All right, I am back. Oh, it still says tidying up. Let me fix that. And we'll have it set to go to game time when it goes. Okay. Welcome back, everybody. That was a quick little 5-minute break. We got some interesting teams on this side. We see Mystic, double Minotaur action, kind of interesting. Double Minotaur, double Barbarian, double Valkyrie, double Druid, double Bandit. He's the only one so far that has a Ludo, and Ludo actually is extremely potent. Looking on the other side, we got the double Bandit, we got the double Galdir, we got the double Channeler, double Yeti. Lots of doubles, double Archer, lots and lots of doubles this time around. We actually have our first Summoner only. Oh, this timer is right on top of my face, isn't it? Let me put it up here. Somewhere else. Finally a Ludo ganger. What if I make this smaller and put it right here? Holy cow, I'm a genius. Graphic design is my passion. We got the only summoner so far that we've seen, and the reason the summoners are potent, like undead summoners are good. Like, don't get me wrong, we've so far today they've caused some disruptions. Undead summoners are good. Regular summoners, in my opinion, are actually better because they have abilities that will then targeted abilities that will buff their summons. They also get a longer summon list too. So instead of just skeletons, they can summon skeletons. They can summon affinity beasts, like light, medium, and heavy. They can summon, I think, maybe dark affinity beasts too, which have AoE debuffs for enemy team. They're way more versatile, and they have Far Strike, which is considered one of the best arcane abilities. Well, it was. I don't know if it still is. I'd have to ask Usus. But I think that we got an interesting match here. You'll also see on Section's team, we actually do see the first use of Affinity Beast straight up. Level 10 is right around where the Affinity Beasts break even with characters that can equip gear. So we've got the Fire Affinity Beast and the Dark Air Beast. The Dark Air Beast applies like a 10 or 15% global INI reduction to the enemy team. Can be extremely potent, especially with 2 Galdir to buff you up. This is at level 10, so all their gear caps at level 10, so they're missing a couple of effects. Valkyrie, incredibly potent. We didn't see them in the previous matches. Interesting that Mystic has 2. I think that doubling up on a unit, especially so many units, he's got like 6 pairs of doubles. I personally don't agree with 6 pairs of doubles. I think that the amount of times that you're doubling up in specific situations is like, it would need to be like 2 Legionnaires or I can't really think. 2 Barbarians is fine because they can turn into like Wolf, Cat, Bear, you know, anything like that. Not Scarab, that's Erlin. I think that the Ogre plus multiple lights is going to be devastating. Ogres have a thing called Distraction, which if they are facing an opponent and there's a light within 3 diamond tiles of them, they get 25% reduced damage to the face, and they give 25% INI buff to the light units as well. So, fix my hair there a little. So they can be incredibly potent, especially in the face of that Dark Air Beast on the other side that wants to decrease their initiative. You can then increase it after. So I think that this will be interesting. The Druid is interesting. We haven't actually seen a Druid yet in this either tournament. Oh, someone's sending me a DM. We got Mr. Neil back. Can I reactivate your camera? All right.
Otherwise, I would have been a flash in the darkness. Had to go to the bathroom and get a lot of water.
All right.
Now I've been screaming at Gladius for the past few hours.
No tactical look at whatsoever. You look at both these teams. What's your first instinct for victory?
Lots of doubles
on both.
Lots of doubles. Berserkers can be potentially explosive if played right. Very hard to play properly, but if you play them right, huge. Yetis are so specialized. I don't know if you want 2 of them. Is that a summoner? Regular summoner?
Mm-hmm.
Regular summoner's big. And I don't see one on the other team.
Mystic has a Druid, which can summon regular beasts. 2 Druids, actually.
Summoners with Dark Affinity Beasts, not Dark, with Affinity Beasts are actually huge. And I think a Naked Affinity Beast on the other side. Summoners are really good. Don't know. So you can't play them the same way we've seen the undead summoners being played. You can't make those like aggressive teleport in plays that were doing incredible line of sight stuff like
Because they don't have
Basilisk
Fleshless
was.
target.
But in terms of raw summoning potential, they're better. At this level, they're better. They're just straight better. The ability to summon the affinity beast is huge, and you can summon different sizes for whatever situation you need. Skeletons are always medium, and you can summon skeletons anyway, so they're pretty good. Really like summoners.
At level 10, I don't know how many summons they'll have, but the affinity beast summons on the summoner are actually quite cheap JP wise.
I don't know the JP values either,
It's
but
like
they usually have a larger range.
It's literally 2 or 4.
It's usually a larger. Oh, corrupted Ludo is interesting too. But for sure, I'd like to see Summoner play. Obviously, you want to leave it as a last pick because it's not great in every situation. Love Minotaurs. Yeah. It really depends on what you see. I feel like the player 1 has a lot of like really good counters. So it really depends. Dervish Source is a little bold, but I don't know. We'll see.
Dervish are good
Meter just plays.
Dervish have backstab. They have the meter, so it's guaranteed crit, and they have AoE, apply damage, and bleed.
But the problem is the heavies aren't as powerless because they can crit through their dog shit accuracy. So
yeah,
I don't know.
Do we see the double druid gang here? Barbarian.
I'm not that high on the barbarian. Oh, okay, they were looking at their arena.
They don't know how to. I don't think they know how to pass the pick order back and forth
You want
properly.
to go talk to them for a second?
I think they'll figure it out.
Hopefully they'll find out.
All right, now player 2 presses B. Ah, we did it.
We did it, Reddit.
This is also the only person to have 2 arcane beasts on their team. Any arcane beast, really.
My king, the Yeti?
Air Beast is huge because it has a global minus 15% INI on all enemy champions.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
Peltus good. We didn't see it. Peltus really get used in the previous one. But I'm trying to get back in the swing of commentating. Once we get into the match, I'll be a little more awake. I'm finishing up eating my wheat thins.
I just finished eating a sandwich and I had to get water, get a sandwich because I hadn't eaten since I got home.
Yeah. I had 4 pieces of chicken earlier before we started the matches at like 2 o'clock.
Well, instead of getting dinner, I slept in between our games.
Double lights, double medium, and a heavy out of Mystic's team. I honestly think...
For me, the feeling
I think an archer.
You shouldn't be using a medium unless you really have a good reason for using that medium. Mediums can really sometimes...
Here's the reason. The Corrupted Ludo, a lot of people are sleeping on it in the tournament capacity. Deals ass loads of damage. Like, it's beyond broken. He's probably going to get tap nerfed after this tournament. But he deals ridiculous damage even to people that are higher weight class. I think the Barbarian is a bad pick, personally.
Yeah, I'm just not high on him.
I think that they're just worse. Like, they have like kind of the same stat growth as other heavies. I think they're just... But they're mediums. I think that they're just worse. Unless you're fighting a team full of mediums, and in which case you would just want, like... Sorry, unless you're fighting a team full of lights.
Why not pick a heavy?
Sorry, you're facing a team full of lights. At that point, just pick a different medium. I don't think Barbarians are the play. They're getting, dude, they're
Are we just
memeing on
doing
each other. They're memeing. The Galder's gonna hide in the back line.
The fellas are like, how can we play the pit but not have it be in the pit? It's gaming.
Kalpa, huge map, 2 cross sections where you're like your range characters can get these perfect angles off on each other. Nah, we're doing the old British 1600 war strategy.
Hey, line them up.
Toe to toe. I like how blurry that press A to continue is.
Yeah.
All right, what does the bandit do here?
This is the map where we were in so much pain as people were running in circles, was it not? No,
that was the Channeler's Temple.
Yeah.
So you can see I've swapped out the boxes, and instead there's just these random pillars that kind of break up the line of sight occasionally.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. We've got some passes.
Are we
going to see the old Mexican standoff?
Sandstorm?
Oh.
Darude? Holy crap, he can hit everybody with that.
Oh, that's disgusting. What a dervish play. But they have to make this work. If you fuck it up, they're in deep trouble if they fuck it up. They hit it.
Holy crap.
Shit.
Slow turn and blinded.
It's
Holy moly.
It just hits different at level 10.
What the heck?
You just walk in and go, right? Don't let up the pressure, just walk in and start cooking.
The ice breath. What is this range increase? Does he have range up on like every ability?
This guy's a mad lad.
Holy
shit.
Everyone in chat is going, holy shit.
This might be the fastest battle we've seen. Like,
does Brodius just go down?
Yeah.
Dude, Section is just killing. Holy man. He's got the Blitzkrieg strategy going on.
That is a strategy that if you're not lined up like that, it goes miserably.
I see. He's got effect range up on everything.
Wow, and the exploding javelin's hitting all of them too.
Leonard just came in the chat and said, yeah, I'm gonna stick to meterless. I think Mystic is a little shaken from that. I don't know if they're completely out of fight, because now Section's team is completely out of SP. Like, they're out of SP. There's nothing left. I don't know if you can recoup since your Brodius is, like, your Corrupted Ludo is dead, but we'll see.
Here's what I think the key is. This only surprises you once. This only surprises you once.
I extremely doubt that Mystic in the second round does a straight lineup.
Yep.
That was crazy play, and no one else is gonna fall for it for the rest of the tournament.
But for the one time you see him fuck up a whole team on the first turn. Oh! Uh-oh.
Doesn't have enough to do the Blade Storm. The Dervish, while locked in, does have a good spot on this bandit.
Yeah, and this is a surprise attack. That's gonna be a little...
Oh, pass.
Ooh.
Sprinting attack, going for the... Oh! Mystic getting just a little bit ahead of himself in the meters. So the meters in Gladius, after it counts... Wow! After it goes 1, 2, 3, there's actually one more pause before the meter actually starts moving.
And it is important that we discuss the opportunity cost of using all these effect range ups. You lose things like revive, hard stats, other things like that. The Yeti may have not been literally one shot.
The Galder's Roar, the Galder's Roar applied weapon effects. I think I need to look at that. Oh, my bad. I'm trying to pass my turn.
The Yeti is sacrificing his defenses so he can make that play. So now the Yeti's dying in one shot to things he really shouldn't be. And it's, you know, it's a great play the first time it happens, but now the question is, how do you make this continue to work? Because now you're in a position where... yeah, Greater Blast.
This is a light unit, by the way, so it's actually quite weak against this Barbarian.
Doesn't matter. But anyways, you know, the key is...
just slightly.
Overshot. Still hits. Does it get a kill? Neither gets a kill. This might get ugly.
He's gonna Dust Devil and just...
Okay.
All these alternating
Still needs to
meters.
get...
Holy crap. It's just, the effect range up is just disgusting. Does he exploding javelin on himself? He exploding javelins on himself.
Only hits the air beast, I believe.
No, it hits everybody because effect range up. Holy cow. This dervish can't move, by the way. She's just locked into position. Is this the strike out of the Galdir? Nope.
Just a pass. It's a light, right? So...
That's a very funky attack meter.
Yep, it's very quick. The, they did have room to move there. She would have had to make a long walk, but it does work. Bellow incoming. And now we're seeing some of the damage potential.
He's shorting his meters. I think he's not used to how quick they are.
Yeah.
You can get effect range up on Meteor. You can get effect range up on anything that has an AoE.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the rampage to like? Oh, it's not even the rampage. I think Mystic has just resigned that they're losing this match.
That's okay. You spend some time to think. You know, what am I going to do against this next time?
Is this a
obviously
qualifier or
they got?
Sorry, I'm just.
They got.
This is a
They got
qualifier.
me
So
good.
this is a best of 3. Oh, just shy on the meter.
It's a, you know, they got me good the first time. That's okay. You know, we've all been had at some point or another.
He's checking his own health bars to see if he can BM Darude Sandstorm on him.
Yeah. But what do I do next match to make sure this doesn't happen to me again? Because I think without that opening volley, with everyone being in the line, Mystic actually had a great chance at winning this game because he picked off the Yeti nearly.
Sandstorm into the Frost Breath and the Exploding Javelin is just like
just fucks you up. But now you split and you use range things. That Yeti was so pathetically stat weak because
he got backstab for 240 damage. He only has 300 HP.
Yep. And he doesn't have anything to keep himself alive. He gets killed instantly. So you need to be really careful. But it was, I think, one of the most incredible strats we've seen, besides maybe the double dog spam stun that we saw.
Now, Mongrel's Maw, I think I need to repaint the grid because I did kind of make it a bit locked in. There's only 6 places that you can put down units, but they are covered. But I think 2 of them are covered positions. They're behind some of the pegs. Oh,
okay.
Someone's sending a message in the chat.
Are they picking Mongrel's Maw here, or are they?
They're thinking. I think it's Mystic's pick.
This is definitely winnable, though. This is definitely winnable. As long as you don't get had a second time.
Altahrun is good, I think, for Mystic's teams, but the long range, like if he's got Peltus, he might be able to like pick him off from range.
And now the question for, I don't know, who's the guy besides Mystic? Sorry, I'm
Section.
bad with names. Section is, you don't want to show much more. You still want to keep, if all your strats are spicers like this, how much are you willing to show to everyone else who might be watching?
I mean, with a strat that strong, like, if you're Section and you get to pick the map, and you pick something like Pit, you just take your AoEs and just nuke everybody, or you know which, like, you'll be able to know which maps are toe-to-toe maps, and you can just set up and just nuke somebody. You force them into a position where they have to get nuked, and it's like, what do they do? But once he wins and they get to pick the map, they can pick maps that separate out. So I see what Mystic's going for here. He's trying to get the range characters separate out a little. Do we see the same team? Nope. We're seeing kind of the same team. Kind of the same team. That's Peltus again. We're seeing a little bit more range.
Archer.
Archers are strong. They have spray, which if he's got effect range up, spray will do 2 attacks against everybody in a specific range, like over and over. interesting team picks here so far. I'm not quite sure what Mystic's comp plan is here. He's got range, he's got buffs, but frontline's kind of slacking a little. Cats are devastating, by the way. They have extremely high INI. They have like a sprinting attack that goes like 7 or 8 tiles. Seems pretty good.
Cat's really good to close the distance on all these range gladiators that we have here.
Also, affinity beasts, like, Section's not picking any of them right now, but the affinity beasts actually have a teleport move that costs 2 SP. I think,
oh, wow.
Honestly, maybe a druid here, but you don't have any other beasts to synergize with. Maybe not a druid. I think a berserker just gets 1 tap. I think an ogre's good if it has the distraction move. Stop the damage from the face by 25%. Seems pretty potent. You have to go a damage character here, though. Your archer deals damage, but relies too much on SP. Bandits are kind of squishy against what Section has picked. Peltas and archers are just going to rip those bandits apart as they're trying to run up. And then Section's also going to pick up the summoner for the choke points. Again, P2 gets that red zone over on the side. There's 3 different choke points that you can summon up something in, and it really destroys P1's grouping if P1 isn't turtling.
And the other part is about being a summoner is that you can always waste their time, send summons over. If you can get a summon in that gets 1 hit in, you can do it forever.
What is this interesting facing out of the bandits? Is he gonna try and go down to the bridge and loop around?
I think he's gonna try and rush the bridge. But the problem is a summoner puts a stop to that so quickly.
You literally just drop 1 unit on the bridge and it's just game over.
Yeah, you just drop a medium on the bridge. Do we know what summons this summoner has?
I did not pull skill lists. I'm not going to pull skill lists until finals. For the finals, we'll do it like we did last tournament, where they'll be like, maybe. It depends. They're picking really fast. Last time I was, doing the folder cycling that showed like current picks and stuff, but they're picking so fast, I don't know if we can actually do that. But I'll see if I can pull skill lists, and if I can pull skill lists, I'll put it somewhere. We'll be able to see it somewhere, or maybe it'll be in the Discord.
Okay.
I'm working on it. We have a cheat engine code that can pull characters and their name and level, so you can like get a list of what character somebody has in their school. I can do that really easily. I think we can cheat engine even deeper and pull like skill lists for every character, and then I can write up some code to give it to Usis bot, and you can just ask Usis what the teams are like, what the matchups are.
Usis?
I give Usis a brain, teach him on an LLM, and he can try to come up with a predictor to see who's going to win each tournament. I have a not so secret. I accidentally hit the wrong button. I have a not so secret project in right now with UsisBot where I actually am going to give him an LLM and trade him on a bunch of data, but I don't know which data to train him on yet. The Gladius related, obviously, but he's gonna be really good at Gladius and really bad at everything else.
We call that specialized.
Yeah. So look, the cat's got like 4 tile movement, just base. The cat's rushing through. It's just a matter of if the archer can reach the cat from where she's standing. Oh, yeah. That's my bad. Yeah, he's waiting to take his turn until I pass. I just
I don't know if metal is the point yet. I think you want to get some INI, but I'm...
Yeah, you need INI first. Interestingly, his Galdir has Heretic, which I think could have helped Leonarth out too, because he was trying to spam songs like crazy. Getting the 1 SP down is actually insane.
Yeah. Do we see an INI buff?
He also has Heretic on his.
Okay.
Heretic on these Galdir is actually insane.
Okay, she's moving. No INI out of either of them for the first turn.
I think they're saving it for when combat actually gets going.
That's fair. I really like the INI first, personally, but okay, we're seeing ranges.
We're seeing the
whistling arrow is big.
So this is going to be a little bit of a slower match, obviously. I think Mystic purposely chose a map that would separate the teams as far as possible. We'll see what happens. I really think the summoner is just going to choke out that bridge.
Yeah, it's already looking a little risky bisky, isn't it?
I do wish I knew what their skills, because I don't think that this channeler has Affinity 4. I just don't think at level 10 you have enough JP for it. But I'm interested to see what she's got, because she's about to boost up a bunch of affinity, and it's like, what is she going to spend it on? Healing, I guess.
That's a good question.
But your bandits are going to be so far away. If they ever get in range of that archer is just going to one-tap one of these bandits.
Yeah.
Both the bandits do have Poison Blade, which will apply 20 per turn poison.
And as we've seen, from one of the good things you could say about Leo's team is that they probably got like nearly 700 or 800 damage worth of poison off in the fights that they were doing.
But it's just spread out over so long, and those undead legionnaires had hunger for life. Oh, my bad.
It's very spread, and you need to play the game in a very particular way to make use of the poison. You need to play it in a very particular way. And you already see the summoners walking just to cut their ass off immediately.
Iron Cat, that's 50% damage reduction until it's like 2 turns, I think. Okay. I through the roof on this character right now. He's got like 90 something.
Yeah.
It's Diaper. The return of Diaper. Diaper has 39 I compared to this bandit's 98.
I is so shit.
That's why he needs a diaper. He's so slow he can't make it to the bathroom in time.
Yeah, he's filled it up. We will say. She's going twice before Diaper moves once.
Will it matter though?
That is the question of the day, isn't it?
Not quite sure what's happening here.
I'm not either. It is Mystic's turn, yes, it is. Okay.
Oh, they were just really staring at that I meter. One thing that the players did request was because the first tournament, everybody's name started with A, because I just copy and paste them out of the list. I broke up the names a little bit more, so that way when you're looking at the I list, it's not just a bunch of A names across the entire board.
Okay. Super interesting. We have 3 going down the right side.
Yeah, I think they're gonna get Iron Cat spam. I think that they're gonna get cut off. I think here comes the I booster, maybe?
Yeah.
Or are we going with metal? Interesting. We're going with metal to get more damage reduction. If that cat ever gets hit, it's gonna take like 85% reduced damage.
Yeah, it's crazy. Now's the time to start shooting.
Yeah, 3 damage reduction moves.
Interesting. This is some cook. This is some cook.
Spray is huge. Deluge, decent.
I don't know if it's worth exploding arrowing here yet. You have plenty of time.
Cover area is actually gross here. You put it on that. You put it on that diagonal. The bandit's gonna auto path through it and just take a bunch of damage.
Yep. She's about to get just shot to pieces.
Yeah, she's gonna move both times, and there's nothing Mystic can do about it. You see his cursor going crazy. He says, "Ah, no." He wants to get out of this pocket, but he's backed himself into a corner.
Yeah, he's in a corner. You don't want to go fuck with the cat. Cat will take literally 0 damage, and you get shot to pieces.
And you can't come in through the right side because the summoner's gonna summon a medium weight affinity beast, and it's just gonna tear through your team.
Yeah, but what do you have to do? And this is the danger of a summoner.
Oh, only 19 damage.
When you're playing against a summoner, you have this issue of the summoner's going to force you to close distance. Oh my god. Shield took the hit.
It's 4 shots. But that bandit is just moving forever. Oh, I hit the wrong button.
Yeah.
That bandit. Oh my god, Diaper's turned the wrong way.
Oh my god,
Mystic can't believe Christmas came early.
Oh my god.
He missed the crit.
He missed the crit? Oh no. This is ugly in multiple ways at this point. Diaper is not looking the right way.
Oh, that's
Exploding jab hits both of them. No, it doesn't. Oh, it does.
Yeah, I think
he's gonna Diaper here.
I think he's gonna cover area. No, Bullseye has a indirect on this patch, I believe. Ooh, the damage is so low.
So bad. Do they have defense up against range or something? Why is the damage so shit?
Because they have defense, they have damage down from metal, and they also have crit damage down from leather cap. And chainmail armband gives them % damage reduction. These are some tanky bandits. I take back what I said earlier about them getting ripped to pieces.
They're doing the opposite of that right now.
Focus is 2.5 times damage on its next turn.
All right, this cat needs to get going like right now. It needed to get going like yesterday.
Well, it was in a good position to stop the sidewind from the bandits, but yeah, it needs to get in there. They need to protect Diaper, let him get a summon off.
Yeah, does Diaper live? Does the Channeler have the correct moves to let Diaper... Not Diaper, does the Galdier have the right moves to let the Channeler live, or is Diaper getting poisoned out here? Another thing to think about.
It's not even going to be a poison, it's going to be the bandit's going to get another turn and just one-shot that guy. That's 15% damage boost.
Was looking really good for a little bit, but it's now looking a little risky. Another Rage of Eldaris.
I don't believe they stack. I think you're just resetting portions of the...
Yeah, 20
duration.
HP. He needs to get the hell out of there.
He desperately wants to attempt to summon something, but he doesn't know what to do.
Yeah, he's in a very awkward position.
Keeping in mind, summon power does let you basically get in another turn almost immediately. I don't know if Section knows that, but he's just gonna go for it.
Yep. And now we have the issue where one bandit is cut off by the other bandit, and now you're cut off by the cat.
Yeah, that cat is gonna be a problem in a moment here.
That cat is about to be a nuisance and a half. And the bow and the javelin are... They're doing decent enough. And Diaper's dead, I believe. I think that's the other bandit. No, it's not. It's Aiden is the other one. Oh boy,
Yeah,
Diaper will get another turn.
He's gonna get he's gonna get a chance to redeem himself. Now that he's facing the proper way, that full Del is gonna reduce damage taken by 25% as well. I knocked it down from 50% because in the first tournament, the full Del was 50% on frontal attacks, and it just made the arcane units into complete tanks. There's nothing that anyone can do about it. They still ended up being too low damage, but they just took forever to kill, and it kind of made the fights boring.
Yeah, these really awkward parts where the undead summoners were not dying in time. It was very ugly, for sure. Okay, what do you do with these bandits? It's getting really awkward. Incapacitate heavy, almost completely worthless here.
Passing so that he doesn't get shot up by the archer. Good
move. Now what do you do as the archer?
Look from a distance.
Extreme line of sight issues because Diaper is fucking Diaper and oh, you could move to the right because the cat's gonna cut him off anyways, right?
Does he floaty? He
floaties. Floating arrow. Floating arrow. Oh.
Another cover area. Yeah. It's free.
Nah. Free.
Free 99. This bandit duo is actually insane.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Section's not sure what to do with the slower play. That fast play that took Mystic off guard, that was the bread and butter. I don't know if Section's team is built to handle these double turbo bandits.
Yeah, 46 is just not much. Anatola J chillin'.
Channeler does have a free teleport, but it does give like a slow turn. Oh, he actually doesn't have the teleport in the Amazon's kit.
You mean the channelers?
Sorry, yes. I am staring at too many things. Yeah, he doesn't have teleport in the channeler's kit, so no moving around, I suppose. He wants to hit that cat, but he knows as soon as he steps out that the archer just has free range. It's just gonna be pass spam in this back corner. Bandits are kind of cut off, but they're causing so much of a ruckus back here by themselves that I'm not really sure what section can do about it. He could step over to try and hit that other bandit. Honestly, if he goes over to the other bandit and attacks it, locks eyes with it, and Diaper does a far strike directly in its back, it might actually do significant damage.
That might lose you Diaper, though.
Oof, that's like no damage at all.
Yeah.
The damage reduction on this cat, though. I don't know how much longer it will last, but... 12.
Okay. A meteor does fuck all to these.
No, it does big damage when you're facing it in the back. Bar strike 2.
Oh.
Petrify
does pretty
good damage.
Petrify and run.
Huge.
Petrify and run. Petrify and run.
I think it's petrify and run.
Out of there?
You petrify and then you give your Peltus the opening that you need in order to smack up.
Yeah.
Affinity enchant. I'm pretty sure that's for summons, no? I think you petrify, back yourself up, and get a summon down to pin the bandit in here.
Beautiful petrify.
Don't shriek, don't shriek. You're
Don't
gonna
shriek,
break it.
You're gonna lose.
Now metal here, I think is quite potent.
Yes, metal's good. I is good too.
Way late on the meter.
Way late.
And now,
it's a skill
the
effect
cat's
fail.
gonna get. Now the cat might get backstabbed. That is no damage.
No fucking damage. The cat doesn't care.
Holy crap.
Even with the surprise,
it's not as bad, but that's still not a lot when the cat has 372 HP.
Cat also has counterattack, let it be known.
Counterattack is when attacks successfully are made against you. It's way more potent and metered than riposte. He doesn't want to step into the line of sight because as soon as that bandit goes down, they're going to be able to shoot over the top of the cat at the other bandit.
Yep. Just a lot of awkward positioning here.
A lot of staring at the I menu.
Yep, I'm staring at the I menu and looking around, wondering how can I get an advantage here.
For V3,
both of them rightfully.
For tournament V3, I did figure out how to implement a turn timer of like 60 seconds, so we might see that make an appearance in V3.
Okay, she's gonna take her surprise attack.
That's Venom. 148, not bad. Counterattack, only 24.
24.
The archer's maybe finally getting in range to do something. He wants to hit Diaper here.
Yeah, for sure. Wait, is Diaper is almost hittable.
This Galdier needs to maybe move up a little bit because she's out of range to cast Metal. You go for the high roll tornado your own unit to see if you can get it closer.
The 5-head play.
You had to pause for a second after that one.
I had to process that one for a hot second.
Honestly, prepping a focus right here might not be the worst thing in the world.
She prepped a focus last turn, didn't she?
I don't think she ended up using it. The enemy team ever gets in range for Deluge to come through, it's actually crazy. I don't actually think that the cover area is the worst thing. That Channeler's probably going to move through at least 2 times. 30 damage, not bad. And it's going to move through again in a second. I don't ever think that's the play, unfortunately.
No. Exploding Jab does decent damage here, but does it change your bandit issue?
You just double cover area. Holy cover area!
Holy cover area, Batman!
You just double cover area and let the team run themselves to death.
Let them run themselves to death. Yeah, that's a little disgusting.
This channeler's about to get pin
Yeah, she's
cushioned.
about to get fucked up. Yep. Ow. 30.
63.
Oh, 63.
And she's gonna move
That's
again.
disgusting.
And the archer's blocked out
And
line of
this
sight.
archer is literally line of sight blocked. This is so gross. And
The
if
archer
she
can't.
tries to move to reposition, she's gonna get shot twice.
Well, she can only move backwards. She's right on the edge of the cover area. If she moves forward, she's gonna get pinned cushioned as well. But if she moves backwards, she won't. That bullseye and indirect fire can hit. Oh, is this the end of Diaper? Does he have a revive? I don't know if there's a revive available at this level. Hits the long meter.
The gigameter gets hit.
That's the petrification
Diaper's
broken.
dead.
That cat is now in trouble.
Yeah.
Oh, let's throw him back there again. Does this one
And
not have
it's
surprise
true.
attack? No surprise attack? Oh yes,
And
surprise
it's
attack.
true that yes, summoners are really good if they set up. And now you're seeing what happens when they don't set up. They're sitting ducks.
Yikes, this cat is taking big damage now.
This cat is
And blocked.
dying.
And here comes
And
the
it
channeler
got
pin
blocked.
cushion.
Boink. But does the channeler pin cushion even matter when you have two high
You got two
defense
bandits
bandits
right on your side, not particularly. The ping pong of surprise attacks here is disgusting. The
Yeah, and
cat's
now the cat's
counterattack,
dead too.
the cat's counterattack actually worked against it because you get hit in the back for full damage, and then you turn to face the opponent to counterattack them, and then the other one just hits you in the back on the
This
other side, and the same
roar
thing happens.
Does nothing.
These
Oh,
bandits are
so
nasty.
gross.
Section kind of probably kicking themselves, wishing they would have brought a medium instead of their summoner this time.
Yep. Well, I mean, the summoner would have been great if you could have summoned a medium instead of getting instead, but
That's true.
that's why.
Just a little too close
that's
to that
why-
choke. Although
Yep.
you don't have the only thing you could have put in that choke was the cat, and if you put it on that, I honestly think cat and choke
Well,
instead
what was
of
the
diaper.
first thing?
I
but
think
what
cat
was
and
the
choke
first
instead
thing-
of diaper, and then your peltis and your archer just slap up the lights as they're trying to get to the right side choke instead.
But the question is, why is Diaper walking into that choke? Why not summon and just leave a summon there? And the
Yeah.
cat was holding the right side anyways. You walked Diaper into that position to go get killed.
Yeah. Well, the cat
And-
also has a
and-
huge
and-
amount of movement. If you put the cat behind the archer so that it can move to either choke depending on what it needs, the cat has high initiative and high movement. It could have done. It could have been more versatile, basically. It didn't need to just chill on the right side until the bandits are there, and then spend 3 turns walking to the left side.
Yeah, and then the cat died for Diaper's sins, and then Diaper also died, so nothing of note was done. And
That's
it
a
almost
fail on
feels
the
like
meter.
the cat's. It's a fail on the meter. Skill effect fails.
This cover area has actually been so gross. I wonder if you
Yeah,
just keep up the cover area.
Yeah, it kind of feels disgusting.
And that Valdir, even though she's singing, all of her songs actually have move, or what do they call it, continue. So if she gets a movement path down and then starts a song on her off turn, she will continue to walk. So he could set up a cover area here and accidentally walk himself through death. Going for the damage, that archer does need to be getting rid of those. I still don't know what you do with these double bandits. This bandit's locked in. It literally cannot do anything. Except maybe on guard. I think on guard is the play. Like, what do you do here? You have to get rid of one of these bandits. If you don't, what are you doing? Now he can use
If
the
you
big
don't kill
exploding
Bennett,
now.
Yeah, big exploding time. Doesn't really matter that he's
He's
got no
not
one there. That
yeah,
is
he's
not.
not
It's not
sure.
worth. Those two
It's
are
not
so
the
not
play.
worth. They're not the ones killing you. It's not how do I win here. It's how do I not lose. And those bandits will make you lose. It doesn't really matter how cool that.
Ooh, the
bow
power
person-
throw.
Oh, that's huge. You have to land the crit though, or it's an insta lose.
See if the nerves come in. It's an easy meter on that last one.
Yep,
140
we've seen
down.
the nerves. And that's huge because now the body, you have another body blocking this
It's
choke.
a giant pile of bodies.
And now the cat's gone, but you've got 2 or 3 turns. Now you start plinking away at that back line, and you can get something done.
This is actually extremely close. It was looking pretty Mystic favored until the
Yes.
bodies choked out.
Yeah, the number one thing people don't think about is that a dead body is sometimes more useful than an alive one.
At Diaper. His
I
body
mean,
finally
Diaper's,
disappeared. He clogged up that little alleyway for like 6 turns though.
yeah. I mean, he lasted longer than his summons ever would in the summer because the summons just go away when they're dead. His body did a ton of work.
The only problem here for Mystic is this Galdir. If he takes out this Archer, I think that I think it's over.
This is about to get ugly because
the Plody. He's thinking about this bandit. I honestly think if you take out that Archer, I think it's just done.
I think you take the other
bandit
Archer.
just gets kited, and
now
there's nothing you can do.
That bandit's got way too much time. Way too much time before it's doing anything at this point. Now it's because that bandit leaking in was your only problem. Well, that bandit's dead now. So
yeah,
you just
and the bandits have a buff called Courage that when they're within a certain range of another bandit, they get like a pretty big stat boost. And now that it's only one bandit, like, what do these bandits do?
Yep. Now look, they're literally blocked by their own.
And they have to run
body.
around this pillar, and this pillar gives line of sight for the Archer and the Peltist.
Mm-hmm. And now
both Galdirs have just been playing Bard.
Yeah.
50% attack increase.
Yeah. Time for Rage of the Galdir, or is it Antares? I think it's Antares. Cry of Command.
Cry of Command's like a 30% I buff. Honestly, the metal might not be bad either, but I think the 50% damage bonus would actually go crazy here.
I think you do the 50% damage, then you swap to metal when things start trading.
I think you have to get metal out first, because that bandit is going to be on that Archer in 1 turn.
Oh, you are right. Her INI is huge.
She has a high INI. She also has high move, which is move is a stat people kind of sleep on, but when you have these big maps, what move does is gives you more movement tiles when it's not your turn. That's why that bandit seems like they're moving all the time. Yeah, see right there. There's the play. And now the Archer is actually also facing the wrong way, but Mystic doesn't have enough movement to get up to that Archer's back and surprise attack him. There is an accessory that'll increase your move to attack range by 1 and actually lets you get 2 tiles for surprise attack, but I think a lot of people are sleeping on it. The continue, not a bad
just
play.
Continues.
Ooh!
Yeah. Boy.
The double INI play.
Not as much damage as we thought. Good hit. Venom's huge. The thing is, the Archer's still got plenty left in her.
I think you have to take out the Archer, yeah. Now, I'm not sure Section's thinking about it, but that Galdir has Cry of Sacrifice probably in her back pocket. If that bandit gets low and it's getting really close to the end of the fight, that Galdir can kill herself and heal the bandit for 60% max HP.
Yep.
Do we have a close range attack? Do we have like Bullseye or... Nope. We're all AoE on this Archer.
Makes sense.
Coming back to bite. Coming back to bite. Can't exploding arrow your way out of this. He's looking to see if the exploding arrow is going to kill himself. He did metal, I'm pretty sure, right? I'm not streaming that. Yeah, maybe the metal is enough to stop the damage from killing you. He's going to check.
Well, one way to find out.
If the bandit has to spend an extra turn to kill this unit, unfortunate.
Nope. But the bandit does get blocked by the body again. They have to do some more walking.
Yeah, extra couple tiles, but yeah, it is still significant.
And the other Galdir gets a chance to game here.
Cry of Sacrifice is on the menu. Not close enough to use it, though. 35% reduced damage.
That's good. That's good. That's also really good. Yep.
I actually don't know if command is the play here.
Like, her INI is so busted already.
Yeah,
okay, you need to start bursting down this
I think here you have to do 50% damage buff and hope that your Peltis is just strong enough to kill the bandit.
Yep. The bandit's not going to one-shot the Peltist either.
Yeah, it
But you'll get
would have to
turret.
be set up with a backstab in order to do
Metal
that.
isn't happening.
It's got to
Metal
be
should not
Rage
be
of
the
Alderus.
choice. You
Like,
have
there's
to
no way.
rage. Have to rage.
You have to rage, and you have to get like a powered throw off to one-shot the bandit.
Yep. She metals. I think
Interesting
that's.
play.
I just don't see it. Like once she gets on you, you're losing anyways.
Yeah, like right here, the Peltis would have got another turn. In that one turn, you could have got a powered throw because the bandit has to move closer. Powered throw and unstoppable throw have like a 2-tile range. So the bandit has to move into range. There's no way around it. Mystic's looking for a solution here. See if he can get his bandit in. He knows if the bandit goes down that it's over. Because Section's Galdier's higher HP too. Sprinting attack from downtown. No damage taken though. Maybe Metal was the play. He's trying to figure out. He wants to split them so that he can try to get a surprise attack off on either one. Digging. 137 INI on this bandit. I think you have to get in range because a couple of the Peltis move have a they have a minimum range that an enemy has to be away before they can hit someone. Bullseye's huge. Oh, he doesn't have enough SP for power throw. Honestly, maybe like a long throw one into something. I don't know. You just don't want to burn yourself completely out of SP. That cover area is massive, and the bandit has to walk through there. They literally have to.
Yep. Absolutely right.
That is gross.
Absolutely right. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. Because that with the Shriek of the Galdir might.
It's just a matter because you don't get a meter for this. It's just a matter of if the bandit blocks any of these.
Yep. Nothing you can do here. She's got to move too.
I think Section might have this one.
Did Section weasel their way into another one?
I think the sprinting attack. I don't even know if sprinting
she's not.
attack.
Is she close enough for a medal? Is she close enough for a medal?
I think that the sprinting attack. I think sprinting attack to get directly on top of the Peltist. I don't think that wins you, but I think it's a slightly better play.
And now you just burn down this Galdir.
This Galdir's just gonna scream the other Galdir to death.
The problem is, keeping the Galdir that far back did not. It doesn't matter, I think.
Yeah,
but keeping the other Galdir that far back denies a sacrifice that might have won the bandit the game.
Yeah, because that 60% heal might have actually been potent.
Your Galdir
they
placement
both missed it in the same spot. It's a fast meter.
We found that Galdir placement in this game is so freaking important, and
they're
people
very
have
potent, but their placement is hard.
It's extremely important, and people have not been paying enough attention to where am I putting my Galdir at the moment, and they're a little too content to just sing. The songs are great, but you got to move in.
2-0 in Section's favor. Now, Mystic is not completely out because he's also playing in the meterless bracket. I believe tomorrow, maybe. But that's 2-0 in Section's favor. That is the end of this series. And we're going to pull Section in here in a second. I'm going to pull us back to the commentating screen.
Okay.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Hey, I pulled you in here because that was yeah. Oh, the game goes. That was qualifier. So 2-0, fantastic plays. Your team in the first match. Do you think you'll be able to pull that combo off again against anybody else in the tournament? Do you think anyone else will fall for that if they were watching?
Possibly. Aries are very strong.
Especially all those effect range up.
Literally, when you did that, everyone popped off. We popped off. The chat popped off.
Yeah, everyone in chat's like, "What the fuck? What the shit was that?"
I was getting ready to commentate this down and dirty brawl, and then you just blew them up in about 15 seconds, and I was like, "Oh, brother is cooking today. I like this."
We're going in that second match when you saw the double bandits come in and the cat got the first attack on the bandit and you saw that it was going to do like 2 damage? Or at any point during the second match, did it feel shaky, or did you feel like you had a pretty good grasp on it?
Yeah, that was not great. Mostly when I accidentally turned Summoner around, got surprise attacked in the back, almost killed him. That was really bad.
Now
And
it's
then, yeah,
actually
Cat
it's
not doing much damage either.
it's interesting because yeah, the summoner got backstabbed and you almost lost him at 1 turn, but his body going down in that choke point actually gummed up the bandits being able to funnel in for nearly 4 turns. His dead body just laid there and stopped them.
Stayed there.
And then you got that clutch kill on the bandit to get another 4 turns. The bandit literally had to walk all the way around to the other side to catch up to you. And man, the cover plays were really good.
Oh yeah, cover seems good that match.
The 5x5 cover area was a tactic no one saw coming.
No one saw. I mean, the bandits didn't see it coming as they got shot 15 times.
All right. Congratulations on winning. That was a qualifier, so that will push you into what you got. You'll be playing on Wednesday against Jetbones, who is a returning. I believe he was returning 2nd place from the first tournament. So, good luck to you on that, and congratulations for winning out today. It was a quick 2-0. That was almost surgical in precision.
For the first game.
For the first. Second one was still extremely good tactical play, I would say.
Yes. Besides Diaper getting instead, it was really nice. It was a really good comeback.
When Mystic chose Alta Haroon Ruins, did you know that you were going to get the pocket position?
I wasn't sure what side I was on until I was in the match. Good job I didn't get that side.
And it worked out. Yeah, it worked out quite well for you.
Wouldn't have went so well on the other side, I don't think.
It seems like whoever gets the far side gets beat up. I'm wondering if we'll see a tactic evolve where the person on the far side who's not in the pocket turtles up a little bit more instead of just running down the map. Because everyone's trying to hide behind those pillars and then you just get choke pointed.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for coming in and talking to us. Congratulations. I'm going to boot you back to the interviews channel. And we will see you again on Wednesday for the semifinals. That one will be a best of 5. And if you win that one, we'll see you on Saturday for the finals.
Cool.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for coming out today. That was 3 match sets. Match set Monday. We've got... What do we got? We've got another qualifier tomorrow. We got Orzos versus... Who is that? Basilisk in the meterless. Is that meterless? Nope, metered. Orzos versus Basilisk in metered. Basilisk also moved on versus Leonarth today in the semifinals for meterless, so they might be climbing up the ladders on both sides. That'll be tomorrow. Sorry, my dog is aggressively trying to get in my lap. That'll be tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific. I believe that is the only set of matches tomorrow. There'll be 2 sets of matches on Wednesday, and there'll be 1 set of matches on Thursday, and then the finals will be on Saturday. So tune in tomorrow, 4 p.m. It was Pippin, not Aowen, but tune in tomorrow, 4 p.m. There'll be 1 match set, best of 3 tomorrow, and again, thank you everybody for coming out and enjoying the game.
Yeah, have a great one, guys. I won't be seeing you Tuesday, but I'll probably be back, especially for the finals, and we'll have a great time. Can't wait. I got to find out a new random class that's actually in the tournament to gas up. I'm kind of stuck between the Yeti and the regular Mongrel, so we'll see. We'll see which one I decide to latch onto this time.
I'll send you the team list so that way you can peek.
If I need to do some peeking. Yeah, really close. If you're watching and you're a competitor here, just remember, like, a single inch can be the difference between winning that game and losing that game. It is really close. Really, really close. And don't miss your crits. Don't miss your crits and metered. It's a tough one. But yeah.
All right, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow, 4 p.m. Pacific. The stream will probably kick off around 3:45 Pacific. Yeah, we'll see everybody there tomorrow.